All right, I'm done with this, and I'm done with Oppenheimer, Sloppenheimer. Here, Nelson Mandela. This is what he said about the United States and Japan.
And if there is a country that has committed unspeakable atrocities in the world, it is the United States of America. They don't care. They don't care for human beings.
True.
57 years ago, when Japan was retreating on all fronts, they decided to drop the atom bomb in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Killed a lot of innocent people who are still suffering from the effects of those bombs. Those bombs were not aimed against the Japanese. They were aimed against the Soviet Union to say, look, this is the power that we have. If you dare oppose what we do, this is what is going to happen to you. Because they are so arrogant, they decided to kill innocent people in Japan who are still suffering from that. Who are they now to pretend that they are the policemen of the world?
Have you seen this tweet IG post calling you a human trafficker and comparing you to Andrew Tate? Here, take a week off, man. Yeah. I haven't, but also, why the fuck would I ever look at that? That's insane. All right. Let's get to American news.
With former President Donald Trump, he was campaigning over the weekend and complaining about the new charges against him, connected with his handling of those classified documents. Now, his supporters.
I love that, like I said, Trump's PACs are just basically funneling money into just straight up his legal defense at this point. It's just like any dollar that you give to a Trump PAC is going directly into his legal funds, which he desperately needs.
Are paying plenty for his legal troubles. CBS News confirms a pro-Trump PAC.
Is that legal? Yeah, of course, man. What do you mean? They're doing it on the... They're not operated by Donald Trump himself, guys. Come on. These are PACs. This is totally irrelevant.
Paid tens of millions of dollars in lawyer fees for Trump and his aides so far this year. Now, you may be surprised that does not violate, rather, the campaign laws, but the number is having quite an impact. Robert Costa is with us from Washington with more on the story. Bob, good morning. What can you tell us?
Good morning to you, Gail. Former President Trump is pushing back hard against these latest charges, and Trump's allies believe he could face another indictment as soon as this week in the separate January 6th investigation being led by the special counsel. And Trump's rivals on the campaign trail, they're starting to hope that Republican voters will begin to consider them as alternatives.
You know, they're not indicting me, they're indicting you. I just happen to be standing in their way.
Former President Donald Trump was back on the campaign trail this weekend in two key primary states.
For the record, that political compass meme, the one that dumbass chatter posted, that account, of course, unsurprisingly, once again, that account that says I'm a sex trafficker akin to Andrew Tate, which is fucking objectively insane, would it be shocking if you found out that, one, they follow me, and two, they've of course DM'd me and I didn't respond? So if you want to understand anything about politics enjoyers in the United States of America, understand that it's all petty grievances. They have nothing to do with like real politics. They don't care about the truth in any meaningful capacity. And, I just looked at it. I literally tried to find it. What's your compass? June 26, 2021. That's what the political compass is said to me. What's your compass? I do a thing on my page where I reveal influential people's compasses, and you've been heavily requested. I didn't respond because I didn't see it. So, of course, I have to respond to every single person that sends me a DM in the future, lest they fucking call me a sex trafficker. You know what I mean? Psychotic. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of fucking normal people that are here, by the way. If you genuinely believe Hassan and Andrew fucking Tate are even remotely on the same level that he can be compared to him as a check driver for some BS reason, you are genuinely insane and delusional and need to get off line and go outside for a bit. I don't even care about the guy like that, but that is so disingenuous and scummy just because he supports sex work, Lamau. Hassan has nothing to do with human trafficking, though. And then, of course, you got to have people thinking the only thing problematic about Hassan is his views on feminism. Only thing Hassan has ever trafficked is an increasingly receding hairline he's trying to stall. Hassan has nothing to do with human trafficking. The brothel he went to a decade ago was given money by the German government after it was raided for tax fraud and nothing was found. Yeah, and then you have the classic React Andes who like lose their minds or like he's exploiting others' labor or whatever. Typical. Yeah. This is done by like, the irony is the comparisons come all the time between me and Andrew Tate. The irony always is the comparisons revolve around, the comparisons are made by either some of the most psychotic, brain broken rad femmes. Okay. Or from incel Nazis who just want to fucking who don't like Andrew Tate because he, I guess, the account owner. Yeah. It's always the biggest handshake emoji. Two of the biggest Twitter hate posts about you recently were by a self-admitted pedo and another 88 enthusiast who doesn't seem to be born in the 80s. Yeah. Most comparisons I see are Andrew Tate fans admitting Andrew Tate is a rapist, but want to drag you down with him. Yeah. The Swerve Nazi Coalition is awesome. A normie friend of mine sent me an Instagram post of a meme showing you and talking about sex work from a different account. I think it's a concerted effort by some haters. It hasn't stopped. But like, it doesn't really matter. I don't know what to say other than, it's always the same shit over and over again. Gotta feel kind of better considering that almost everyone who hates you is incredibly sad IRL. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's it. That is the point. Right-wing cope post. Yeah. That's so funny that someone is just mad because you didn't DM them. Like, it's insane behavior. I mean, it's always like that. It's always like that. It's always like petty grievances that people try to like tag an overarching political perspective on. That's what these battles are fought on. It's like, oh, well, my favorite internet daddy doesn't like your favorite internet daddy. So we're just going to duke it out, and I'm going to call him a fucking pedophile or a sex trafficker. That's like what most internet political debates revolve around at this point. And a lot of people will, those people will never watch you. They just see shit that haters post and start to hate you without seeing for themselves, as evidenced by all the people in chat, YouTube comments saying, actually, he's not as bad as I thought. Yeah, I have had for many years, I've had a concerted effort from a lot of really, really hyper online weirdos who are just super dedicated. So there's not really much you can do. There's not really much I can do other than continue doing what I do. And that's it. Most of these people just like repeat it because they're bots. They don't give a shit. They don't want to watch the stream. They don't want to like actually know what the truth is, because I don't even fault them for that, to be honest. Like, why the fuck would you care about whether a Twitch streamer who's like in their minds the richest person on the planet, you know what I mean? Why would they give a shit about that? They're like, yeah, fuck this guy, he sucks, he doesn't watch videos. Like, it's not the truth, but who cares? I love how these dog brains think they're actually anonymous. You see that weirdo posting a YouTube Shorts countdown to something he was planning, and I geolocated him, and now he's in jail. Plus, the date his countdown ended was on the first day schools are back in this country. All these stupid fuckers think they're so smart. Oh, yeah. I do remember that. I found you recently, expected to disagree with you, but heard you out in good faith. I now agree with a lot of the points you make, and honestly have had to fight myself a lot of my previous beliefs I've held. Yeah, that's the point. That's the goal. That is my hope, that like out of all of the sea of disinformation that's directed towards me for saying the things I say and defending the positions I defend, I hope that there's at least like a bunch of people that are coming in to be like, wait a minute, I'm gonna give this guy a fucking second I want to know what this guy's about. What is this idiot doing? That's it. Is that all he's doing? He's just eating and watching videos?
It's defiant as ever.
If I weren't running, I would have nobody coming after me.
The Republican frontrunner slammed the new charges, which include allegations he tried to have his surveillance video erased after receiving a subpoena for documents. On Sunday, Trump posted to social media Mar-a-Lago security tapes were not deleted, and I never told anybody to delete them. Supporters who came to see Trump in Pennsylvania Saturday are standing by him.
It's political garbage, and I'm not going to swear, but that's what it is. They're just trying to smear his name, and it's not working.
But while the criminal charges against the former president mount, so do the legal fees. CBS News has learned that a public filing later today will show Trump's political action committee, Save America, has spent more than $40 million on legal expenses for Trump and his aides on multiple legal cases this year. This as other Republican candidates try to break through. Former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley argued it's time to move on from Trump.
I don't think he's the right president at the right time.
These guys have so much money. I love that it's just like they're basically farming every Deborah and Barbara. This Reactgate stuff is unique though because it's not hogs. There's a lot of leftists on your ass about it. No one is on my ass about it. This is no, dude. Please stop talking about this dumb shit. Okay. Yes, it does make it way more annoying when actually supposedly quote unquote leftists are the ones who are yelling at me over some shit. But the article about how you were the top donator to the Amazon unions gave me the reason to actually watch your streams. I had always just believed you were a LARPer, as that's what a lot of people say online. I know, those are the fucking LARPers, and they're mad because I called them LARPers. That's why they call me a communist revolutionary or some shit, which is not something that I have ever said about myself. Anyway, the Reactgate people who are leftists or whatever are permanently online. They're just so fucking... It's like a child's issue, okay? It's like childish to make this an issue over and over and over again. It's dumb. All art is derivative. Every form of content has like one form or another is like ultimately engaging in transformative content over other people's art. I've talked about it a million times over. I don't really care what people say. You know, most of those people just have, like, again, petty grievances. One of the major people on this issue, which I will not even fucking name, is operating from pure petty grievances. Okay, that's it. People want to look like they're championing a cause that makes them seem right, that makes them seem like they're on the right side of a story. Or maybe they personally believe it. Maybe they personally have, like, a serious issue with it. Or maybe they just do it for the love of debating. But I think it's a lot simpler than that. I think in most respects, it's just like, how can I throw shit at this fire and watch it burn? That's all it is.
Time going forward. I think we've got to move forward. Otherwise, we will have a general election that's doing nothing but dealing with lawsuits.
I mean, this thing is huge.
While in New Hampshire Sunday, Trump's closest rival, Governor Ron DeSantis, made his case to voters.
You're not going to be able to bring the administrative state to heel, to slay the deep state, to do all this if you have distractions.
Trump co-defendant.
He's so sexy. He's so hot, dude. Americans are ready for the sexy ass Rhonda.
Carlos de Oliveira is expected to make his first court appearance today in Florida in that federal case involving the mishandling of classified documents. De Oliveira, the property manager at Mar-a-Lago, is facing charges including conspiracy to obstruct justice and lying to investigators. Natalie.
All right, Bob, thank you.
As Republican presidential hopefuls descended on Iowa.
How did Righteous Ron become governor? You say he has zero charisma, but dog, how did he even get into office? First of all, Donald Trump. That's it. The only reason why he ever got into office was because of Donald Trump. Well, it's Florida. That's number one. And two, and Florida is insane. And two, he barely got in office the first time when he was placed in front of Andrew Gillum. It was an incredibly tight election. He won by a margin that was so close. And it would have been impossible. That election would have been impossible to win if what the ballot initiative that the Floridians voted for by a much larger margin, by the way, than little Rhonda, had actually passed beforehand, which is felon voter restoration, which of course he immediately instituted in the form of a poll tax as soon as he was made governor. But the only reason why little Rhonda won was because Donald Trump gave him the boost. And even then, he barely defeated Gillum, who later was found to be, a bit of a guy who enjoys meth. Andrew Gillum was caught with a male prostitute and a fuck ton of methamphetamine at Fontainebleau Hotel in Miami. That was the Democratic Party's next up. Who's going to be the next Obama before this? They literally were basically building him as the next guy, the next Obama of the Democratic Party.
Iowa this weekend, there was one notable absence. The candidate who has called Donald Trump stupid, a loser, selfish, a failure, And that's just the last couple of days. Republican presidential candidate and former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie joins me now. Sir, it is always great to have you here on the program, so thank you for being here. And you just heard your competitor, Vivek Ramaswamy, say that he would still pardon Donald Trump, even after the special counsel charged him with seeking to destroy security footage in the classified documents case. Now, you, in addition to being a governor, were a federal prosecutor. And I'd like to know, when you look at this new evidence, I mean, is there a clear-cut case of
He's about to be like, I came after the Kushners and I won, and I'm about to come after the Trumps and win.
obstruction of justice here?
It appears that way, Casey. You look at it, it's pretty brazen. These guys were acting like the Corleones with no experience. I mean, the day after a grand jury subpoena is served, which includes the surveillance tapes, they go down to Mar-a-Lago, and Walt Nada appears to be the Fredo of this family. They send him to go down there, and they send him to go and delete it. This is bad stuff, and you can't say there was no underlying potential crime here. This was the withholding of confidential, classified information from the government after 18 months of asking Donald Trump to return it voluntarily. Not only did he not return it, he lied about having it. This is not the kind of thing we could do. I want you to think, Casey, for a second about the potential effect on our troops and our intelligence officers by having this stuff just laying around and him willy-nilly showing it to whoever he feels like to be a show-off on the back deck at Mar-a-Lago. This is not what a former president should be doing, and it's certainly not something that someone who wants to be president should be doing.
And does it go to criminal intent? I mean, this seemed to suggest that...
Is he losing weight? I hope not. It's big boy season. Chris Christie legitimately has a better shot at winning if he's fat, if he's rotund. I don't like that a lot of these guys are losing weight. I don't like that one bit.
That Trump was aware. I mean, his defense has been, well, I can declassify whatever I want. This seems to fly in the face of that defense.
Well, first of all, I can declassify.
Not losing weight, just losing. True. Also true. But I think those two go hand in hand. What do I mean by this? Well, when you're losing weight, look at your poll numbers.
Whatever I want defense is not a defense. You can declassify whatever you want when you're president. You can't do it by thinking about it. You can't do it about mind melding with the documents. There's a process you have to go through to declassify, and he knows that. So there are no defenses in that regard here. Look, he's presumed innocent, but the bottom line is the government has made a very, very compelling case. And remember something. Usually the government only includes, at the most, about half of the evidence they have. And what's clear on the latest obstruction charges are they have a cooperating witness. Trump employee number 4 looks like a very, very important cooperating witness. So we now have people inside the Trump organization employed by Donald Trump who are testifying against him. And I think the next one you're going to see is former Chief of Staff Mark Meadows in the January 6th case. And I wonder what Donald Trump will have to say about that.
Fair enough. So let me ask you about the rally last night on Friday, the rally last night that Trump held in Pennsylvania. He called on Congress to withhold aid to Ukraine unless the White House cooperates with the Republicans' Hunter Biden probes, which seems to be very similar to what Trump got impeached for back in 2019. But he also had this to say to Republicans. Take a look.
They don't fight the way they're supposed to fight. The others are dirty, sick players, and the Republicans are very high class. They've got to be a little bit lower class, I say.
Going to Erie, Pennsylvania, and speaking to a Trump rally as Donald Trump, saying Republicans are so high class is awesome.
Respect.
What's your response to that?
Look, he's not even clearing that bar. I want voters to listen to this. It is most likely that by the time we get on the debate stage on August 23rd, the front runner will be out on bail in 4 different jurisdictions: Florida, Washington, Georgia, and New York. Out on bail, Casey. I mean, that doesn't even clear.
Chris Christie, if you weren't a corrupt prosecutor, you would know innocent before proven guilty. Just because I'm out on bail doesn't mean I'm guilty. Chris Christie wants to lock up innocent Americans for saying they love Trump. Chris Christie wants to do to you what he did to the Kushner family. Big bad guy. Very fat, folks. Very fat. Loves to eat hamburger. And lock up innocents for loving Trump.
Here, the low-class bar that Donald Trump is advocating for. Look, I'm running for president because I want to do the big things. I want to make sure that...
Yeah. He wants to do a big thing. Only big thing Chris Christie's doing is hitting the buffet. The biggest buffet, folks.
That we fix our entitlement programs. I want to make sure that we give parents educational freedom to decide where their kids go to school all across this country. There are big things that we need to do here to lower inflation and to create jobs that are good paying and help people to save money. And he's sitting there at a rally for...
I love that CNN's like, at the State of the Union, let's bring one of our co-hosts, which, by the way, Chris Christie is. At this point, he's been a television personality for like the past couple of years. Let's bring our television personality and co-host Chris Christie, who's polling at like minus 10%. Like, it's no different than having fucking Fareed Zakaria on and being like, well, Fareed, you at once, as a joke in passing, said you wanted to fucking run for the Republican primary. Let's hear your perspective. But have me on, man. It's like, the fuck are you talking about? Anyway. Love this shit.
2 hours last night talking about his own problems. This is a guy who's putting himself before the country. You can't put America first with Donald Trump because it's Trump first. And the proof of that, by the way, is for all those people who donated $25, $50, $100 to him when he was telling them in 2020 that the election was a lie and that he was going to try to reverse the election. All of those people we now know have paid over $40 million of their hard-earned money for a billionaire's legal fees. He is not enough of a stand-up person with his wealth and his big private 737 plane and all the rest that he has, and Mar-a-Lago and the Trump Tower and all the rest, and he's making regular Americans pay his legal fees. It's outrageous. It's beneath the job that he seeks to hold again. And he's going to be, let's remind him, out on bail. This is not the kind of person we want as our nominee because, by the way, Joe Biden will be the president again if Donald Trump's the nominee.
So you mentioned the big things.
Oh, Jesus. I think one of the best things he could say is that Donald Trump lost to Joe Biden. Not that he will lose to Joe Biden, because, like, my man, if Donald Trump's losing to Joe Biden, what are you doing? You know what I mean? What are you fucking doing to Joe Brandon? You're cooked.
And I want to ask you about that because the reality is there is some good economic news these days. Inflation is creeping down to 3%. GDP is strong. Consumer sentiment is on the way up. We have wages going up faster than prices. Do you think President Biden deserves any credit for that?
Casey, what he deserves credit for is the fact that everything is 17% more expensive today than it was when he took the oath of office on January 20th of 2021. Interest rates are at one of our highest level in 25 years, making it much more expensive for people to buy a home, to buy a car, to be able to invest in their business and grow it to create jobs. This guy is the Jimmy Carter of the 2020s. And his inflation that he created, and don't take my word for it, Democratic economist, former Treasury Secretary under Bill Clinton, Larry Summers, has said that Joe Biden created this inflation.
Joe beat Biden. I like politicians who are more open with their corruptness, like Christie. I mean, he's not, though. You know what I mean? He's not. He was so fucking corrupt, but he never, like, flexed on his corruption in the same way that Trump does. You know what I mean?
Through his ridiculous spending. I dealt with this in New Jersey, Casey, after coming after John Corzine. We had an $11 billion deficit on a $29 billion budget. We balanced the budget by cutting 836 individual programs and did not raise taxes.
Is the inflation in any way Biden's fault? Yeah. Decades of quantitative easing and corporate consolidation that has created an environment so perfect for greedflation, which is when corporations get together and say, hey, fuck that. We're actually going to keep prices high in the immediate aftermath of a massive fucking pandemic that showed everybody that once the logistical issues were solved, you could still keep prices relatively high because people were willing to pay for it. All of that is technically Joe Biden's fault. Now, obviously, I'm not going to defend Joe Biden because, yes, absolutely, there is an aspect there that is his fault, which is countering greedflation. As president, you can utilize the bully pulpit better. He kept on tweeting every now and then like, look alive, Jack. Don't you fucking dare raise the prices of gas one more dime. Like, he would only say shit like that while he was also simultaneously giving the oil and gas producers everything that they wanted. You can also make the argument that he was there for all of those policies, whether it be monetary policy or fiscal policy. He was there when it came to monetary policy that obviously he didn't dictate the terms on, but still was there observing. Certainly a lack of interest in the fiscal side. These are all, in many respects, he is at fault just like every other senator is. He's at fault just like every other congressperson is. But ultimately, this is just the way it goes in the United States of America. And of course, there is not really too much you can do about it. There's not really too much one individual can do about it. I mean, but he didn't even, I think, fight hard enough against it. The issue is having an over-reliance on monetary policy to combat inflation is demonstrably not a very good way of doing things because you're not solving the problem. If inflation is happening due to greed and corporate consolidation rendering it impossible to fight back against that kind of thing, where corporations simply decide to raise prices because they think people will pay for it without any real need to raise prices, and the government, the legislative body that is tasked with fiscal policy, is not doing anything of that sort to cool the economy in a way that is meaningful, but not stagnation, or not creating stagnation or deflation. If the legislative body is not doing anything to punish, threaten, by way of antitrust legislation or any other tools that the American government has in their tool belt, if we are not doing any of those things, of course, we're just going to hyper-rely. We're always going to rely on interest rates. We're always going to rely on interest rates going up or going down. That's the only way to control. That is the only way to control the flow of money and therefore the value of money and maybe try to get corporations to to follow through on our desires, which hasn't really worked out all too well. There is, in my opinion, no difference between price gouging and greedflation. There's no difference between the two, but one is considered to be illegal. The other is just the regular order of business. And when the federal government does not take that into consideration and does not want to even raise taxes on corporations and continues along with Trump's massive tax cuts for the wealthy, massive taxes for the corporations, then ultimately it doesn't matter. And it is the fault of everyone in positions of power.
This stuff can be done, but you need someone who knows how to execute and knows how to do it. What the Republican Party voters and all American voters deserve are two things. The truth. The truth is not negotiable, and I'm not going to say something different on your program than I will anywhere else in this country. And second, they need someone who can deliver on the issues they care about, on the border, on Obamacare, on the national debt, on entitlement programs. Donald Trump failed on all those when he was president, even with a Republican Congress. Elect me president, and I won't.
All right. Former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie.
Yeah, all this stuff
Democrats
fucking sucks.
may have an uphill climb when it comes to perceptions of the economy. 65% of the people we spoke to say the economy is bad despite the drop in inflation over the past year.
I think one aspect of this that gets that people fail to consider is that, like, dude, people don't just look at the numbers and go, oh shit, my situation's solved now. It takes a while for, like, the average person to even recognize the difference between to recognize the difference in their immediate lives with respect to how much money they have at the end of the month. I don't like that it's like, oh, the perception, the economy's doing great, and the perception for the average citizen is really bad. I mean, yeah, most people can't even comprehend that. But also, ultimately, the very same issues that persisted in the U.S. economy continue to persist. The only reason why people had a better opinion on the economy under Donald Trump was because they got tax cuts that were sunsetting, which also probably contributed to the inflation in a meaningful way. That those taxes are gone, except for the top marginal tax rate. So ultimately, in their minds, they're like, well, what the fuck's going on? I had more money in my pocket last year or 4 years ago under Trump than I do now. Like, what the fuck is this about? And not even just the COVID checks, man. I'm talking about, like, 2019. You have to remember that. Huh.
Nancy Cordes is traveling with President Biden in Delaware. Good morning, Nancy.
Good morning, Natalie. Job growth may be up, GDP is up, unemployment is down, but according to this new CBS.
Oh, by the way, Biden letting the tax cuts for the middle class sunset is correct. It is the right thing to do. I'm not saying that those tax cuts for the middle class, for the poorest Americans, well, not poorest Americans, but middle class Americans, should remain intact. I think that those tax cuts should sunset, but the tax cuts for the wealthy should immediately go away. One thing that a lot of people don't understand is that there are significantly more of you, if you're middle class, upper middle class, whatever, regular old Americans, there's significantly more of you than there are of the wealthy billionaire class. And a lot of their wealth is tied in assets that are currently, as it stands, not taxed very well, not taxed adequately. Okay? But there is always going to be a reality where, like, you're still going to pay your taxes. Like, that's just a normal part of existing in a government that is supposed to function well. It's just that you're supposed to get something in return for those taxes that you pay. In America, you oftentimes don't. The real problem here isn't necessarily that, like, the middle class is being taxed too much. The middle class could be taxed adequately as long as the wealthiest individuals in society were also being taxed in a similar percentage of their yearly returns, okay? Whatever your increase in your net worth was, that should reflect how a percentage of that should be taken from you in the same way that it is from the average person, the average W-2 employee, the average 1099 employee. That unfortunately does not happen in the United States of America, and that's the problem. And then, on top of that, not only do you get all that money taken from you, you get kind of nothing in return. Not a similar percentage. They should have a way higher percentage. My friend, if a similar percentage of your real income, like the amount of money that you made that was taxed, taken away from you in the form of taxes, was taken from everyone else in the form of increasing the capital gains tax, in the form of, like, finding an adequate way, in the same way that we, not dissimilar to the way that we analyze property values, for example. Like, the effective tax rate for you is, let's say, 30%. The effective tax rate for a wealthy person who's a capital owner comes down to, like, less than 1%. If we were to raise their effective tax rate from 1% to 30%, we would solve a tremendous amount of issues in this country. Okay? And that is just in the interim. Okay? That is just in the interim we're talking about. It should also be calculated based on their total assets, because some billionaires will just not have any cash income. Yeah, of course not. You always have to do it from that perspective. That's why you have to find some way to tax wealth, and the way that you do for the average American. You know, you pay property taxes, your property's valuated, and you pay taxes on it. Why the fuck can't you do that for all of your assets? You could engage in this kind of mathematical calculation, but no one wants to do that because that is a really, really scary prospect. Biden's tax proposals would correct inequities created by the Trump tax cuts and raise additional revenue. Biden's fiscal year 2024 tax proposal would impose new taxes and unearned income while improving the child tax credit. This isn't necessarily a bad thing. And letting the tax cuts for the middle class, because middle class people own a home, we don't want to tax assets that only the rich have. Yeah, that's actually a really good take. You're absolutely correct on that. Some middle class people, at least like older middle class people, own homes, so you can still find a way to create a tax structure, and engage in, like, some level of property assessment, some level of wealth assessment, because a property tax is a wealth tax. Middle class can't really afford homes now. I mean, they still kind of can, depending on where you live in America, but I'm talking about, like, middle class people that are boomers, right? Like, people that already had homes and shit. Yes, tax on residences is a way to have a wealth tax on the middle class that the upper class can ignore. Exactly. Because while we think we have a progressive tax structure, we actually, when you look at the impact, when you look at the way that a tax structure works out, it's relatively regressive, especially when you compare it to the middle class versus the top 10% of wealth, I would say. On its face, we do have a progressive tax structure. When you have 37% tax on the top marginal tax rate, which is lower for everyone else, like that, like ultimately, it's supposed to be progressive, but it's not. Because that's not how the capital owners generate wealth. That's not how the capital owners make money. Capital owners make money by putting their money in the stock market, by utilizing any and every asset they have as a shelter for taxes, as a way to avoid further taxes. Like you can avoid the top of the hour ad break by subscribing for $5 or for free. As we move on to, and this is like a not very news heavy day because I am going to get back to this. As we move on to another hashtag ad, I have an announcement. Also, the marginal thresholds are out of touch with reality. 450K being the top marginal threshold is insane. Yeah. But we have to get the middle class wealth out of the housing market and into their hands and completely decommodify it. The whole thing revolves around redlining and segregated schools. If that persists, we're fucked. Yeah, also billionaires don't even liquidate assets. That's also correct. It's called buy, borrow, die. They just use their assets as collateral and keep taking money out, even though buy, borrow, die has been like, you know, I don't know how buy, borrow, die continues under the current order of business with interest rates as the way that they are. But yes, I have an announcement. The fucking marketing people came back. And they saw how much fun I had. This is not a meme. This is not a joke. They saw how much I fucking loved For Honor while I was playing it, which, by the way, I've been training offline. That they were like, yeah, we want you to do another one. I'm not even kidding. We want you to do another For Honor gaming hashtag ad. It's not even a joke. So I said yes, because this is win-win for me, at least. I get to play For Honor, and no one gets to complain about it because it's for a hashtag ad. But I also want to play it. You had so much fun, you made me reinstall the game. Hopefully, I will not be not having fun today when I'm playing it, because I'm going to be rolling on my own this time around. Probably not with Lyric. I mean, I can hit him up. I don't know if he wants to. You know what I mean? I'll hit him up. I don't know if it might be too late for him, though. But anyway. You should make the content you love. It bleeds into our entertainment as viewers. Yeah. This arc is going to sick as fuck. Hassan leaves behind his political commentator life, become the greatest swordsman For Honor has ever seen. Oh, for the record, obviously I'm not done. After For Honor, we're going to get back to, other news stuff, especially because I want to watch Griftonomics, Why Scams Are Everywhere Now, from Tom Nicholas, who's a brilliant content creator. Speaking on one of my favorite content, one of my favorite things that I have seen. Okay. So, without further ado, let me change this real quick. I'm the greatest. What was the drop? I forgot what the, oh yeah, here's the 3-minute ad break now, by the way, before we get started on that. What was the, your desktop is ass, brother, good lord. Hit up Seer, he's always down to play games. I'll ask him if he's down to play. I think I have another thing. I think I have another opportunity to play a game with Seer 2, by the way. That's not even a joke. It's not even a meme. Let me see. But that's later down the line. Desktop looking like Windows 95. Okay, I don't want to hear about it. You should try to go to training. No, we're gonna do that. So the other day I was playing. Wait, what was the exclamation mark for the drop link? Because I forgot. I'm trying to put that in. Any chance we get the fixed panel image to fit properly? At the moment, it's cut out by 75%. It's the same asset. Let us know if he's having issues. Oh wait, is the panel cut off? Apparently the brand said that the panel was cut off, unfortunately. Let me fix that. Okay. 1 second. Wait, why the hell is the panel cut off like that? That's weird. See if it works this time. I'll put the full image. Huh. I don't know why. I hope you keep playing games even after the ads, though. I mean, I have been playing more games. More gaming is happening on the Hasanabi broadcast. Everybody knows. But yeah, thank you, Ubisoft, for sponsoring the stream. I fixed the panel, but it's still not fitting fully. I don't know why. I don't know how to fix that, unfortunately. It's just not. It's the actual... It's the real image, but it just like doesn't fit the structure of the panel for some reason. Let me see if I can make it like a little bit... Works better that way. Yeah, it's not fitting. I don't know what it is. Do you believe the alien stuff is happening? I've talked about that extensively. I'm not going to cover it again. But yeah, without further ado, let's get back into the 4 Honor journey. So here's one thing I'm planning on doing today. The other day, I was playing by myself offline the other morning because I'm deeply addicted. And I was in the training sequence. I did the training thing. And it was one of the very rare, very few instances where I wished that I had chat with me to engage in a little bit of hand-holding. The reason why I wish that was because there were some very confusing combinations, which is what I'm going to get into now because I want to see the combinations. For Honor as Souls Duels, the game, yeah. It's not surprising to me that I ended up loving the game because I realized like it is very similar to the Soulsborne structure. You know what I mean? I did a thing, outed you on the Sad Boys podcast. He said you miss us when you're not online. Wait, really? Did he do that? He's lying. That's not real. It is a very me-coded game. That is true. He's lying. Don't believe his lies, chat. a lie. I don't miss you guys at all. This is BS, not real. Okay. Wait, you can be Aztecs fighting against the Spanish? Yes. First of all, I wish they gave me more steel. The brand, I mean. They gave me a game key, and they gave me a steel key, which I used, and I wish they give me more steel because I can't buy it myself in the store for some reason. I've tried. Oh wait, steel packs. Okay, I'm getting a fat steel pack. Hold up. 1 second. Jesus Christ. I have to fucking open up my PayPal. Jesus Christ. Holy moly. Hold up. This music is way too intense. Sounds like the Oppenheimer celebration scene. Yeah. Oh. Back to the game. Wait, did I get it or not? Wait, why didn't I get it? Hold up. Oh. Alright, I got it now. Transactions been completed. Confirmation order has been sent to you via email. Adding items to your account. This may take a moment. Let's go! I got it. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're set. We're set. We're set. Okay. 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 This is important. Also, I have to do a quick shout out again. Gaming is back. Gaming is back. And by gaming, I mean... Let's take a look at the hero packs real quick before I get into... 3-year pass? No. Wait, I own it? How the fuck do I own that? Marching Fire expansion pack? I own it. Have I unlocked these? I think I bought it because I bought like the Super Omega Deluxe Edition or something. Oh, I already bought this one. Okay, we already have the hero skins. I foolishly already purchased it. Devour. This one it seemingly gives me a lot more. All right, I'll use that one in the blade. Anyway, we're gonna first start off with the training, okay? Because I tried doing hero tactics and it confused the fuck out of me, and I need help from. I kind of need help from you guys. I do main samurai, but only because I am a samurai. And it's also yielded tremendous benefits for me being a real samurai in the real world. Okay, so there's a bunch of combinations that I didn't even know existed last time around that chat was trying to describe to me, which I'm going to try right now but I'm going to go pee real quick before I do that. 1 second. Stop spamming. Hold on. Let me put the link on my Instagram as well. Okay. All right, so we have a bunch of combos that I want to learn here, and then my goal is to utilize them in battle against other people that are foolish enough to defy me. So this one is pretty simple. So that's the top attack, which is you chain top heavy with for an unblockable attack, which is 3 right clicks. That one's pretty easy, right? Then there's Nature's Wrath, which is a little bit harder. You go forward. Wait, what the hell? Oh. Okay. Then you have Guard Break Throw. So these 3 are like relatively simple ones. I am KBMing, yes. I'm the KBM god. So this one is not that, this sequence is not that difficult. This, on the other hand, is very difficult. This stuff is very difficult. So here's the top heavy openers, which is what? You go in. Oops, hold on. Oh, I keep messing it up. It's got to be real fast. Okay, almost got it. Tensei players are the banes of my existence. Why? So it's a top heavy, which you fake, but you have to be real quick with it. Top heavy fake. Left click, right click. Top heavy fake with the... And then right click. RIP Angus Cloud. Who's Angus Cloud? I thought that was like Play the Blind Samurai. He's busted. Which one is the Blind Samurai? Wait, what? That's crazy that didn't work. Okay, what? Look. It's left click both times. No, it's right click first. Middle mouse. And then... Oh, I did the wrong. I went in heavy. It's Oh, shoot. Oh, it's the Mac Miller looking dude from Euphoria. Yeah, RIP. I'm not button mashing. I'm doing it right. Oh, it's left click both times. I'm so silly. You were right. Oh, that's it. That's what it was. You were right, chat. Okay, this is a side light opener. This one's a good one too. Wait. So it's top heavy cancel and then slide. Top heavy cancel and then slide. Top heavy cancel and then slide. That is the easy one. Dude, these things are... It's so hard. Oh, this one is the good... This one is the best one. Hold on. And then... Oh, crap. Okay. Top heavy. Uh-oh. Wait, hold on. Nope. Top heavy. Oh. Top heavy, space. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong input. Damn it. Top heavy, space, and then right. Oh, yeah. Top heavy, cancel. Oh, I did it. God, I did it wrong again. Top heavy, cancel. Wait, how did that get interrupted? Top heavy, cancel, right. Yep. Top heavy, cancel, right. Interrupt. Controller seems much simpler. I don't think it's it doesn't matter. I'm built differently. So these ones are the hardest ones. The superior block dodges, I think, are the hardest ones. Except for that one. That one's easy. Wait, how did that get blocked? What is happening? Okay, move. Come on, attack me. Attack me. There it is. Okay, let's move on to that next one. Oops. Oh, this one is really, this is the mix-up ones. This is where it gets real complicated, okay? But anyway, let's do this one as well. Oh, I don't know how to do this one. So this is the one where I was like actually looking for chat input, okay? So when I was playing this the other day by myself, I was like, what does this move mean? That thing after the side space means superior block, which I've been trying to do, but like it's parry, right? You dodge into the attack. Okay. Oh, okay. Good to know. Okay, got it. Oh, I did it! Thank you, chatter. Okay, let's do the next one then. See, this is why I need to chat. Wait, what? Up? Wait. Up, middle, and then... Okay. Up, middle, and then above, heavy. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Okay, up, middle. That's it. Oh my god, I'm cooking. Okay, I'm never gonna remember these. But this is where it gets insane. This is where it gets absolutely bananas mode, okay? I don't think I'll be able to do this at all. It's like you're supposed to literally heavy cancel 3 times in a row. First, second, and third top heavy attacks will be canceled by different moves. Which is why I'm not going to try to do this. And I'm going to instead swap the hero. Now that I have more money. It's infinitely easier in controller. I want to look at the hero tactics on different heroes. Bro, just use a gun. Try Kyoshin. Which one is that one? Dude, this is like a hard character to play, man. Playable hero in training modes only. Unlock them to play in all activities. Oh, you can at least train with them. And if I like it, I can... Character difficulty ratings literally mean nothing. Don't worry about it. I disagree with you because I think it does mean something. Okay, opener mix-ups. Okay. Or opener to auto shy. Wait, what?
Oh, this would be fun.
What am I doing? All right, come to me. Come to me, you fool. Come to me, you fool. Wait, why isn't it working? Oh, okay, there it is. That one's easy. Openers put enemy at a disadvantage. Crack open his defenses with melee or undodgeable finishes. Chain Chain starter. Dodge attacks can be used to initiate chains.
Scalds will sing of this battle.
Wow. Okay, this one's pretty good. Unlock and sprint in the middle of the arena. He'll follow you. Okay, that's a good call. Thank you, chatter. This one is Kokue to chain finisher. This one is more weave than the other. Yeah. Okay.
You'll have to do better than that.
Whoa! Oh, wait, what the hell? Why is he attacking me? Oh, I should wait for him to attack. Yeah, chained it up, baby. Let's go. Come on, come at me. Okay, I don't have a lot of defenses on this character, I'm realizing. Woo! The AI does fight back. The AI's got hands. Oh, God. AI's got hands, chat. Okay, use Saijin Arachi to lead your attack to opponents. Openers. Wait, what? It's...
That got my blood up.
Okay, that one's easy. That's like relatively easy combos. And then the Saijin Arashi to Aorashi is forward hit. What?
That always stings a little.
Forward space, middle mouse button, left button, and then left button again. Oh, almost. Okay, timing was a little off on that. You get guaranteed light attack from his bashes. Play Hitokiri, he's easy. Wait, why does it fail? I don't think I'm doing it fast enough. I don't think. Oh shit, I did it wrong. Dog, I think this is a character for you. How are you tolerating this on keyboard and mouse? I like it, chat. I don't know why you're like... Because I'm a gamer, that's why. Actually, that's the reason. You're mashing the left click so they register twice? No, I'm not. Yeah, see, it didn't hit the last one. I did it one click and it didn't do it. Oh, I did it. Okay, got it. You swap guards to break you. It's way nicer on keyboard. Yeah, I like it. Defenses are fine with the mouse. I think change or I'm no longer a gaming watcher. Okay, well, bye-bye then. Bye-bye. Okay, what is this? Kaze attacks and fusion cuts. Kyoshin's Kaze stance gives him access to Kaze attacks. Wait, what is that? What the hell is that? What? What? Oh! That's insane. That's crazy, dude. Yo, okay, that's fire. Hazake Fujin cuts. This is the most anime one, dude. You have to mash the enemy stance to break their guard. Wait, what? Left click C, right click, left click, left click, left click. Okay. Okay. Wait, what?
Time to make your legend.
Wait, it's not working. I can't even get it started. What? I'm C clicking. Oh, it's together. Oh my god, it's together. That's awesome. Can't wait for you to play Nobushi. The damage output is insane. Wait, this is Kyoshin. All right, let's try a different hero now. I want to try another one. Okay. Hero tactics. Orochi? Did I play Orochi already? Aramusha. Nobushi. Long range, versatile retreats. This is a heavy medium. Mix up intensive hard hitter. Nobushi bleeds are so cheese. Again, another hard one to play. And it's a range one. I feel like this is a weaker one. I mean, I want a cheese, chat. I want a cheese. I would like the cheese. What is this? Hidden stance is C. Wait, what? Use hidden stance to dodge. Wait, how do you dodge? Wait. What am I doing? Just hold it? I am holding it. But it interrupts it. Oh, got it. Like this. Okay, got it. But wait, I can't back up because I'm in the wall. What? No, it worked. What the hell? Okay, that's interesting. Dude, they're so... All the characters are so, like, different. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Well fought, warriors.
Hidden stance, C, and then stance into attack. Okay. Oh, shit. What? How is he blocking it? It's working. Oh. Wait, you want me to stay in a hidden stance and then hit while it's hitting? Oh, okay.
Well, that'll teach you.
Oh, shit. Wait, no. This is... Bro, this is like way harder, Chad. You guys are wrong. Learning to parry is the most important thing for all heroes.
Time to make your legend.
Yeah, this is a very complex character. Chatters saw me cheesing with like a very basic character that's like very similar to characters I've played with other games. And you're like, oh yeah, this must mean that like he'll play. Oh shit. Too late. This is all about keeping distance from your enemy, I feel like. Which is pretty cheese, but just try Warden. But the Warden is not a samurai character, chat. I don't want to try a non-samurai character. Our light attacks bleed like crazy. Have you tried Orochi? Yes. Not a samurai character, dude. I don't care. Like, I want to play a samurai character. Yeah, everyone's saying this is like the OP goated whatever, right? Shinobi is hella cheese. I think all the funny thing is this is a 7-year-old game, so all of the cheese characters, are literally all the cheese characters are very difficult to play. Oh my god! That's unacceptably easy to do, and
Both of you.
wait, what? Oh, zone attack, and then that's insane. Okay, zone attack, top heavy finisher. We did that. 1v1 chatters for experience? I can't. I would have to like befriend them and stuff. I don't think I can do that. Oh my god, Vanguard is so OP. What the hell? The less cheese in this game, the less cheese characters are, perform a shoulder bash after dodging or connecting with an attack. Wait. Oh my god. Why didn't I play this character? Why? This is like super easy to play. Try Hitokiri, she has literally 0 combos. Dude, I literally did that already. I already played Hitokiri. I'm pretty sure. No? Didn't I try Hitokiri? I feel like the chatters are such liars, dude. They're like, oh yeah, play this character. It's got no combos. It's definitely... Wait, let's see. Hitokiri is the Japanese axe one. First of all, I don't like that he's the Japanese axe guy. I want a washing pole. Okay? I'm a big washing pole guy. When I see the character not have a washing pole, I'm like, is this the right thing? I don't know. Use Mugen Ryu to mix up your offense with multiple options.
Do I enjoy
What?
myself?
Wait, why did it fail?
Well, I am bored.
Oh. Dude, it's crazy how much the timing is like important for every combo. Like, oh, that didn't fail?
This is not a fight. This is an execution.
Dude, every single character has a tremendously different combo, and very different timing on their combos. It's crazy.
Should I send my seconds to fight in your stead?
What is this? What?
Remember those who have fallen. Make them proud.
Why isn't it working?
That's all you've got? Oh, come on! Prove your worth, you sluggers!
Oh. That's okay, I can't do that. Dude, chatters literally
you
are
can
like
rest in your graves.
chatters literally are like, come on, dude. This is the least combination focused character. That's insane.
You better step
I will
up,
never
or
believe
I
you guys
will
ever
put
again.
You on trial. Stop wasting my time, fools! This is the best you can do. Oh!
What is he saying? If veto is hard, then I don't know what you can play. I mean, I've been playing Kensei and I've been
better
fine.
put your heart.
All right, let's just get into battle, dude. Let's take these skills out on the road. You know what I'm saying? How do I leave this area? How do I leave this on here? That I was a samurai, and I keep that perspective. I am a samurai. You need to play Breach mode. It has castles. Players from fraternal Turkish brothers of the West, the Aztecs. XP boost summary. Complete orders to earn rewards. Should I do a duel? Should I try some duels? Like a 1v1 situation? Wait, I can't do a ranked duel? Oh. Wait, why can't I do ranked duel? Minimum reputation level required 1. Current reputation 0. Stay away from duels. Biggest mistake of my life. Alright, let's do battles, dude. Let's do Dominion. This is good, right? This is, there's low activity. There's very high activity. This is the right one, right? I'll do 1 4v4 Dominion. And then after that, I'll do Breach. 60% win-loss ratio, 1.81 KDA. Not bad. 37 minutes played. Total KDA, 21, 24, 14. That might change today, but hey, listen, we're still trying it, okay? We're still doing the damn thing. Wakarimashita! Yeah, we can do Gamba too if you want, chat. The battlefield is where the pedal meets the metal. All of our training leads us to this very moment. The very moment of battle. I am ready. XP boost is on. They have a bot on their team. We will win. This eclectic group, including War Beast 7/2022, Space Pirati, and Zypher Mako, will destroy Skritz GG T124W and Stanley Yelnats. Believers in? Doubters in? The Gamba is upon us! But it feels like my team is more stacked up because it's because my level is so low. When I was playing with Lyric, his level, because he played like years ago, I think his level made us fight better people. What's Stanley Yelnats backwards? Oh my god, is it Stanley Yelnats? Uh-oh, our boys are getting fucked up. I'm going to see. Oh shit, they had the same idea. Well, fuck it. You know what? No, I'll go to B.
You captured Zone C. You lost Zone A.
Are there tricks up here? I don't know. I don't know what like the traps are. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm taking Zone A, baby. Fuck it, YOLO. I'm taking it. It's mine now.
You
It's
captured
mine
Zone
for the
A.
taking. You bastards. It's mine for the
Lost Zone
taking.
C.
My boys are cooking them. Toting them. All right, come on.
Damn, this guy's good.